Hello friends, traders, investors. I hope you guys are all having an extremely amazing day, a profitable day at that. So today, one of the charts we're going to look at is Algorand, or ALGO, upon request from an amazing viewer like yourself. Again, if there's any chart you want me to look over for you, give you the price target and analyze it, leave it in the comments below, and I'll try my hardest. I'll make an entire video just for your one comment. So if you're new here, hit the subscribe button. We try and go live all 5 days every week to help you guys learn charting and technical analysis. So that's what we want. We don't want to give you a fish like many other channels. We want to teach you how to fish, and you'll be successful forever. So looking at Algorand, Algorand is extremely popular, right? Now, being one of the coins that is held on Coinbase and also offering that 6% APY is really, really good. I'm personally holding Algorand for the long term. So I got in, man, I've been in Algorand since about 56 cents, which wasn't the beginning, but it was somewhere in here, right in here. I got in for a long-term hold. It looked like consolidation. I was like, all right, let's go. I like the APY, and it's paying off. So let's actually take a look at this move now. We're looking at let's go ahead and do it. We're going to look at the 1 hour chart, kind of a broader view of Algorand's price action. Now, looking at this, we can see obviously we're in a bullish trend. Now, I believe we are still in a bullish trend as these lows that we are making on the way up are consistently higher lows, right? We are consistently in an upward movement. So right off the bat, I will say Algorand, it looks bullish on the hour chart. Now, not to mention, the stochastic RSI lets us know that we do have movement or room to move up. So that is a good sign for the bulls as well. Now, kind of a downside is this bearish move on the index down here on the very bottom, but you'll see there's no divergence. That is just natural movement, and we've been moving that way since the top. Now, if we saw a higher price action right here with this lower, we saw this bullish price action, and we still had this bearish divergence. Now, that would be reason for concern, at least just a little bit. Maybe it would point to short-term downside, but we don't see that, which means we are all clear to bounce. So let us find a couple of supports. Now, I'm going to break it down to the 30-minute time frame. Now, if you're brand new to trading, these time frames, all they mean is this time frame correlates to one candle. So currently, one of these candlesticks, zoom in, represents 30 minutes of price action. Bulls pushing it up, bears grabbing it down. 30 minutes of price action is one candle, and on the right side here you can see there's 1 minute and so odd seconds left in this candle before we start a new 30-minute candle. So let's take a look here. Now, I would say for bulls to remain in control, actually we're right about there, right? For this to remain a bullish sentiment, I would say, kind of looking back at where we've been, I would say the 124 really needs to hold for this to be a bullish movement. Now, at what point would this turn into a bearish movement? Well, I would say if we make a lower low that is lower than this candle right here, right around 118, then we would be stopped out and we would be watching for the flip to a bearish movement or a bearish market, right? Because we're constantly watching, when is it going to flip? How is it going to flip? Why is it going to flip? What led up to this flip? Everything in the market is constantly changing, which is why the goal is to teach you how to read these charts, because minute by minute, 30 minutes by 30 minute time frame, everything is going to be evolving, changing, and you at home there need to know how to react to an ever-changing market. Because let's face it, you can't look up a brand new video minute by minute on YouTube. It's just not going to work. You're going to spend 5 to 8 minutes watching this video, and by the time it's over, the market may be a little bit differently. But that is why we're looking at the 30-minute and the hour, mainly to get a longer time frame. So the price targets I put out are going to be within the 48 to 72 hour range, which means if I set a target, granted the market has to stay the same, right? So granted we have to stay in bullish conditions. But if we stay in bullish conditions, let's take a look and set a price target. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to grab the trend-based Fibonacci extension, which takes 3 points of information to give you the potential price targets. So what we're going to do is we're going to look for the beginning of the impulse here, and I'm actually going to go back to the 30. Now, the impulse would be a move up. So you see you have a move up, and then it's countered, a move up, and it's countered. So the beginning of this impulse, I would really say, would start right here, right? This would be the lowest point of the impulse. We had an upward move here, but it was broken by a lower low here. So this right here, to me, would be the beginning of this impulse, okay? So we are going to take point A, which is the beginning of the impulse, point B, which is the end of the impulse, and point C is I'm going to drag it right down to this line here, because that is the lowest point that we touched on the retracement. Okay, now I'm going to unlock the chart if you're on TradingView, which TradingView.com is a free place where you can basically, on live charts, practice your technical analysis and charting for free. I'm not an affiliate. I don't get any kickback for it, but it's a good tool to know that it's out there. So I'm going to click this little auto button down here on the bottom right, which is going to allow me to draw this down. Now, I would say for the next move up on Algorand, granted, it does look like we are, potentially going to bounce here as we are coming out of oversold territory on the index. Our MACD looks like it wants to cross to the upside, and we do have room to move up on the stochastic, and this is, in technical patterns terms, a nice bull flag forming, and we can make the pennant right about here, right? So chances are we are going to wobble in and around this pennant before finally breaking out to the upside. And when we do, I'm going to be looking for a first target at $1.93 and a second target at $2.13. So this is my evaluation of ALGO. Hit the subscribe button, hit the thumbs up button. If you want a chart read, leave it in the comments below. I'm going to be trying to do multiple videos every day for you guys. Exhausting? Yes. Worth it? Yes, definitely. And make sure, if you are subscribed, catch those live shows where I don't have a course for sale, which means any question you guys have will be answered on the free live show or in the comments below. So take it easy, guys, and I will catch you on the next one.